I'm working with management teams. Most of the time I'm working with intercultural issues. I'm working with managers and leaders and people within organizations. At the moment, with the main focus in the CE countries. In the last years, I was working also with a mixed groups of leaders of Germans and Americans to help them to cooperate in a better way. I'm working in the field of governmental ministry. I'm working with big insurance companies. I'm working in the automotive branch and the media field. And what I am doing is just to reconnect the potential, the power of the people and their passion with the strategy and the needs of the organization. And what you get when we are working together is just to get a well-grounded, trustful commitment within the organization when you have to do your further steps. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the time I'm asking questions and I'm listening, as you pointed out, and I invite people to trust themselves, what they are feeling and what they are seeing in their work life. And they begin to share their ideas, and they begin to learn that it's not neither nor, or it's a question of fighting. It's more a question of sharing and trusting each other, and that each of the ideas and each of the images and each of the assumptions have a certain truth. And it's not a question of you are better than me, it's just a question of how can we use the diversity within the team and within us just to do the next steps and to support each other. What I really think is I'm convinced of, that it is necessary to, within the organization, to be able to use more the diversity within the organization, not to do or to create an atmosphere of everybody has to be in the same kind and behave in the same way. It's just to allow that each of the employees are able to enjoy their diversity and to use it and say, oh, you are better in this and I am better in that, and so just to use it and to support each other to come to this energy. It's about cooperation, and it's about taking responsibility for themselves and for the whole. So they are looking to each other like when you are playing, for example, football, and you are a real good team within, so you are always looking also to the others. You have them in the eyes, yeah, somehow, and looking how you can play and how you can cooperate. So you don't just, also as a star, you don't only look to yourself. Yeah? So it's about the goal. Yeah? You want to win in this kind of play, and there is a real fine metaphor. There's a real fine metaphor in one film I really appreciate. It's Beggar Vance, where the caddy tries to explain as a coach to the golfer, to the young golfer, what is really important when you want to come to their own authentic swing. You have to really, be able to reconnect the conditions of the field. Just how is the wind, how is the sun, how is the grass and the meadow. Then you have to connect yourself with the goal, but in the kind of soft eyes, not in the way of I have to, just to open up the eyes and connect the goal to the field and the rules of the field. Then you connect it to your inner intuition or to your gut feeling, and then you just have to take your tools, and just let it happen. Just let it happen, and you shouldn't interfere to anything when you are really in tune with the conditions, when you are really in tune with the goal, when you are really in tune with the inner center. You don't have to care about your kind of swing. It just comes. And also on another side, it's for me interesting when you look to how birds are flying. Then the air is at the same time the resistance, but it helps them to stay and to be able to fly. Yeah. And I think when managers and leaders and people learn that it's not fighting against things, just to go with the flow, not just to do everything what the others like, but being connected, being in your power, being trustful and open, you really have the chance that you come to your own energy. What I'm really convinced of is that when you really begin to rely on your intuition and to trust yourself, you begin to stay really clear on your track and connect your goals with your heart. And then I think, if you call it, you broaden your human being, I don't know, but it means that you really begin to be authentic. Authentic in the way that you don't hide things like and this and that. You stay what you feel and you're connected with the condition. It doesn't mean that you say in each moment, you say everything what's coming up to your mind. It means that you are clear of the conditions, that you are clear of the people surrounding you. You have a good idea and you have a good feeling about the conditions you are about the goals, and what then comes up to your mind is the authentic part, and it's not just me, it's just being connected with me and the whole.